Hello, mamas. I'm so excited because today I'm going to be talking about my cloth diapering system. Now, I never thought I would be this person who would be so excited about cloth diapering, but I am, and I am just really looking forward to sharing with other moms my super simple process. And to start, I kind of want to give some background on how I got into cloth diapering. Now, I have two children. I just had a baby, and I have a toddler. And with my firstborn, we use disposables, so we did not cloth diaper at all. And I really didn't know about cloth diapering until he was around like 3 or 4 months old. There's this really cute shop in Brooklyn called The Wild, and they have an amazing selection of cloth diapering options. So they have like everything from like pre-folds to all-in-ones to pockets, like everything you need really to get started. But I remember so clearly walking in and talking to the shopkeeper and being like, what is this? This looks so cool. And she explained to me all the different options, and immediately I was just so overwhelmed. It was like a different language. I didn't really understand what she was saying. I couldn't process it. I couldn't make any sort of decision, even though I really wanted to start cloth diapering. So I spoke to my husband about it, and we immediately just decided that like it wasn't something we were going to do with our first child. And part of that decision making was because we lived in a walk-up, and we shared a washer and dryer with our entire building. So we just didn't have access to laundry. If someone else was doing the washing, we would have to wait. So we just felt like we weren't going to do it with our first child. But then we moved out of New York, moved somewhere very remote, and it just made sense this time. We finally have our own washer and dryer and decided that we were going to cloth diaper. And I'm so thrilled that we did, because cloth diapering has just made our life simpler. You would think with disposables it would be a lot easier. You put a diaper on a baby soils it, and then you throw it away. Don't think about it again. Would be a lot easier, but it's just not that simple. At least with like our firstborn, we had to go through a bunch of different brands to find which brand worked best for our child. He had a very sensitive bottom, so a lot of brands just didn't work for us. And then, you're constantly having to think of like, do we have enough diapers? Does the store carry the diapers? This, of course, was like during a pandemic, so we were like trying to find the diapers. I know the pandemic is over, but it's just kind of constantly something on your mind. With cloth diapering, you don't have to think about anything once you have your process going. At least with my system, I don't think about it at all. You just have to do laundry. So there are so many reasons why cloth diapering is just so much easier than using a disposable. It's saved us not only money, lots of money, it saved us time. My baby doesn't suffer from diaper rashes anymore. I know that what's going on him is super natural. It's 100% cotton, so there's no plastic touching him. And it's just easy. So I'm going to share with you my system, and tell you a little bit about why I chose it. As I kind of explained earlier, there are so many different options with cloth diapering, and I'm not even going to go into it because you can get overwhelmed and it might prevent you from cloth diapering, because that's what happened to me in the beginning. So this is my system. I use something called a workhorse, and here it is. This is like the main part of a diaper. So it has little snaps that are adjustable, and then on the inside it has a flap, see right here, and then it has like its like outer bit. These come in various sizes. I'm not going to go into sizing because it just, you know, you have to decide what fits your baby. But my child's been using this since birth, and we're going on like, what did I say, like what, well, he's like 3 or 4 months old. So yeah, it's been a long time that we've been able to use this one diaper. And what you'll do is you will take this inner bit and put a diaper cover over it. So simple. This like outer shell is waterproof. It's what keeps leaks from getting out, and it's amazing. It is, you know, it's not organic cotton, it is plastic, but I live somewhere that's very hot, so other options you can get are like wool, but I find the plastic just to be very useful, and it doesn't bother my child at all. And that's it. You use the insert, you put a cover over it, and once it's soiled, you'll then put it into a wet bag, and this is where you'll store your dirtied diapers. And then every 2 days, you should wash them. And I don't do anything special with the washing. I will just throw them in and wash them on a normal load, and with warm water, and dry them in the dryer, and that's it. There's no extra step there for laundry. These have held up so well. You know, there is a little bit of like a scrunching, but that's, you know, that's the elastic being washed, and there's a little bit of piling, but that's to be expected for something you're washing so frequently. And the great thing about these workhorses is that the more you wash them, the more absorbent they become. That's just the nature of like unbleached cotton. And yeah, that's it. And I haven't had any issues with blowouts, with leaks, no diaper rashes since we started this process. It has just been so easy. What I like about this system is that you don't have to buy a lot of these covers. We have 4 of them, and they work great. You don't wash them every single time. You only wash them if they get, you know, they start smelling, or maybe a little bit of pee comes through, but that doesn't happen that often. I tend to just, you know, for good practice, wash these once a week. And this is really the main diaper that you are putting into laundry. The other thing I do have, just in case, and I really don't use them, are some pads. So these just line the diaper if you want to, and the purpose of these, and like I said, I really don't use them, are, you know, if you know your baby's gonna be wearing the diaper a bit longer than like you're changing. I change diapers every 2 hours, so you know, I will maybe sometimes use this at night if I don't want to wake my baby up. And this just means that the baby has more absorbent layers for the urine, so it just makes for more of a leak-proof diaper. But this is what you'll do. You'll just put it right there, put it into the diaper, snap it, and then use your cover. These covers are great. They have little snaps that you can use as your baby grows. This cover I think will last until 6 months, so from newborn to 6 months. So it has a really long shelf life, and that's awesome. And yeah, that's it. It is so simple to use cloth diapers. Once my baby sizes out of this, we'll get the next size, and that will last him, you know, to at least a year old. The amazing thing about workhorses is that, you know, you can use them for your next child, or you can sell them on Facebook Marketplace. They have incredible resale value of, like, I think it's around 50% back, so you can get so much of your investment returned to you. And you don't have to worry about like prepping diapers, or like, what I mean by that is like stuffing pockets full of pads. You don't have to learn about folds or use pins or anything like that. Like, this is, in my opinion, like the closest thing you get to a disposable. There are something called all-in-ones, which is basically this with the outer layer, but they're pretty expensive, and yeah, and they take a lot longer to dry. So I have found this system just so useful. The other part of our cloth diapering that I like highly recommend is using cloth wipes. These are reusable. One side is terry and the other side is like a soft cotton. These are 100% cotton as well. And what I'll do is I'll take my bottle. This is like a little bit of a solution of like aloe vera, some coconut oil, essential oils, and some water, and just spray onto the cloth and then use it as a wipe. These are amazing. They are so much better than disposable wipes, just like how they work. They get so much more poo up, especially if you're breastfeeding. Those poos are pretty liquidy and grainy. So I really recommend these diapers. And then of course you have like your wet bag, which holds everything. You can't put in something soaking wet, but you can put in things that are damp and it'll contain everything. It doesn't even smell. Yeah, it's so good. I wanted to film a bit of like what the cloth diaper actually looks like when it's wet. I couldn't find online like this type of video, so I hope this is helpful for someone. You'll see here, the baby's been asleep for about 3 hours, so this is like a fully soaked diaper. The front bit you see has urine. I know I'm touching it, which is kind of gross. And then it's a little wet up here, but this is what I would call like a fairly, like, even the bottom, like you see, it doesn't have much wetness. So this is like, it's done a really great job. Yeah, there you go. Hi mamas, I hope you found that little video of my son's wet diaper really useful. Like I said, I couldn't find anything like that online, and just to see how a baby's urine absorbs with a cloth diaper, I know can be really helpful in making a decision. I actually brought my son here just to also show you a little bit of what it looks like when it's on a baby. Say hi. This is the back fit, so the bottom. And it is a cloth diaper, so it's going to be a lot bigger than a disposable, and that is just the nature of all cloth diapers. But yeah, so here it is. It's a great fit. Oh, hello, do you have my hair? Oh, thank you. Thank you. And then this is the front. Oh, sorry, tag is sticking up, but yeah, so this is the diaper with the workhorse as well as a pad in there, so it's a little bit thicker than it usually is. That's why the tag was just poking up, but it is so good. It fits great. Looks really cute, and as you can see, my son is very happy in it. And I think the only thing I haven't really gone over is where you can buy these diapers. I included like little captions in the video, but just to simplify it even more for you, you can buy almost everything from this company called Green Mountain. It is a small business, and the people who work there are just incredible. It's like one of those businesses where you just want to buy things from because they're such good people and they're so helpful. Like, their customer service is probably the best customer service I've ever come across. If you ever have a question about a diaper, just send an email and you'll get a response like right away, and a very detailed, considerate response too. So yeah, the cloth diapering system ran me around $300. That's including all the wipes. And I will have to buy next size up in a few months' time. Now that might seem like a lot, but long term it isn't, and is significantly cheaper than reusables. So I'm not going to focus too much on the money, because everybody has their own idea of what's expensive and what they can afford. But in general, cloth diapering can save you, especially if you have multiple children. So I really hope you found this video helpful. As a mama to 2 boys, cloth diapering has just made my life so you feel better. Has made my life so much simpler, and that's really what I'm just trying to do and help other mamas out there with. It's just little ways to make your life as a mom a little bit easier, as well as, you know, do better for the environment. So I hope you found this video really helpful. And please send me any comments below if you have any questions about my cloth diapering system, or you want to share, you know, what's worked for you. I'd love to hear it. Thanks.